Alright.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lesél, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video is going to be another styling video, another how to make up your wardrobe basically. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the last time I talked about jeans and trying to find the right fit for every single body type, what you can look for when you're out shopping for them. So since we've already covered pants, I decided let's go with tops next. So you know, we could create a whole outfit. So with tops, there are many different things that you have to consider or should consider when buying the top. One would be the style of the top, so the cut of the neckline. Another thing would be how tight the top is, what type of material it is made out of. The length of the tops from your shoulder to your waist or wherever it ends. And then another thing to consider after obviously trying it on is how many outfits or how many pieces you think you can style this particular top with, and if it's worth even buying in the first place. The first thing I would say you would want to look for when you're looking for a top is the cut of the neckline. So there are many different types of necklines. There are V-necks, scoops, sweethearts, off the shoulder, cold shoulder, halter, and high neck or a turtleneck. So with V-necks, personally, I find V-necks look good on any body type. It just depends on how low the actual cut of the V is. The lower the cut, obviously the more of the bust would show. And if you're not busty or anything, if you're more of like a rectangle or more of a flat chested, having a lower cut V can be appealing if you have peaks of, say, lace underneath it just to accentuate that area. But someone that's a bit more bustier, then having a higher V-neck is a bit better because obviously you don't want everything to be showing, but having a little bit of cleavage isn't all that bad all the time. So obviously hourglass, pear, apple, and rectangle will all benefit from a V-neck t-shirt, especially if it is a basic t-shirt. Nothing that's too fancy or too overly drawn out. Something simple and light, then you're all good. With the scoop neck, again, personally I find it works for everybody. The scoop neck is just a very nice and classic look to a t-shirt like the one that I'm wearing right now. It doesn't draw too much attention to your neck, it doesn't belittle it in any way. It's just a really good and classic piece. The sweetheart, I find is better for people who are more apple shaped or who are more hourglass shaped, just because they have more to be able to hold up the shirt in the first place, same with tube tops and things like that, because again they have more to be able to hold up stuff better. The high neck, I find it looks better on people who are more pear-shaped or who are more rectangle shaped, just because it draws more attention to the neck area than it does anywhere else, and it will give you a nice subtle silhouette. Whereas if you were a bit more bustier, like say an hourglass or an apple shape, might not fare well with you with apple shapes because you're kind of more rounded all over. It will probably accentuate that more than anything else. Same with an hourglass, it will probably accentuate your top half a lot more than your bottom half. You can wear it, high necks and turtlenecks and things like that, just have a bit looser so that you have more fabric, you have more of a billowing kind of figure outline than anything else. So off the shoulder and cold shoulder tops. So off the shoulder is when it comes to your neck like this. So you have a top that kind of just hits you right here and your whole shoulder is showing. Again, anyone can basically rock it, it's just depending on how you style it, what you're styling it with, how you wear it. I find off the shoulder tops look better with pear shapes and hourglass shapes. more so than apple or rectangle shapes, because usually off-the-shoulder tops are, again, tighter fitting on the body. It will accentuate your curves better. It will show off your neck and your shoulders, obviously. So shapes like that are a bit better suited for those types of cuts. Cold shoulders I like for rectangle shaped bodies or bodies who are more petite, because again, you can wear something that's oversized and have a cold shoulder, so then it's not so much your figure that's showing, it's kind of just the subtle hints of your body and the subtle curls that you do have that will be accentuated. So that not a lot has to be shown, but it still gives you a nice figure overall. It gives a nice sophisticated feel to the outfit, to the top that you are wearing. Halter tops, again, depending on the halter top, most halter tops are tighter, so then again, people who are pear-shaped or people who are rectangle shaped will benefit more to halter tops. Hourglass figures and things like that, if you're okay with people seeing all your curves, then sure, go right ahead, no one is stopping you. But it will, most of the time, halter tops are a bit tighter fitting on the body, just overall in general. The second thing that you would look for is the length of the top. So with the length of the tops, there are crop tops, there are tops that hit you at your true waist, and tops who hit you at usually your pants waist, and then obviously there are oversized tops that are, as they suggest, oversized. Crop tops, again, in general, work all around. It depends on how you style it and what the fit of it is. Overall, in general, with anything, you don't want tight with tight or tight or loose with loose. You want a balance so that it's not all sucked in and all you see is your figure and you won't even notice the outfit at all. And then again, you don't want anything so loose, because all you will see is you swimming in your clothing, and you don't want that either. So it's all about balance. Tight with loose, loose with tight. Whether you go loose on the bottom and tight on the top, or tight on the bottom and loose on top. It's all about balance, especially with your body type. You don't want to over accentuate one part of your body than the other, because then you will look disproportionate, and we do not want that. No. So tops that hit you at your true waist. Again, same thing. Loose on top, tight on bottom, tight on top, loose, tight on top, loose on bottom, tight on bottom, loose on top. Just keep repeating that in your mind over and over again. That's basically the key to any good outfit overall. Basically that one rule. Tops that have like a cinched waist, personally I find work better with apple and rectangle shaped bodies. Because of that cinched waist, or that waist that you put in with a belt or something like that, will give you the illusion that you have curves, that your body has a symmetrical figure. That's what those tops are for. Those tops are made for you to look like you have curves. Oversized tops work well with basically almost every body type, just depending on how you wear it, what you're styling it with. For petite girls in particular, don't buy something that's made to be oversized. Or if you do, buy it in the smallest size, because you will be swimming in it and you don't want that. I find sweaters, if you go to the men's section and you buy the smallest size that you can possibly find, being a petite girl myself, is the best way to find oversized anything. Just anything in general. Is just go to the men's section and buy the smallest size that you could possibly find. And trust me, you will still be swimming in it. So you just have to style it properly with pants, have it tucked in, have it wear it as a dress, things like that. Like, don't just wear it with a top. Just don't wear the top with a regular pants and then not do anything to it and let it hang, because it won't look good. Be aware of how it falls on the body. and how your curves make the top cling to you, because it will fall in different ways depending on how curvy you are, and depending on that will decide whether or not you want that particular top or not. Because some oversized tops look good, and then others you will see that it just gives you no shape at all, and you don't want that overall. For pear shape, for rectangle shape, hourglass, or apple, you don't want that, like, no. A quick rule of thumb when you're looking for any single top is, first, obviously you have to look at it and assess it. See what type of material it is made out of. If it's made out of cheap material, if it's made out of good material. If it's cheap material, if it's see-through or not, and if it's see-through or not, and if you need an undershirt with it or not, if you need a cami or not with it. Second thing is obviously try on the top, see how it fits you. Do a 360, take a couple of pictures. If you're with a friend, have them assess it too. And then if you like it right there on the spot, then try to come up with 3 different outfits with things you already have in your closet. If you can, you have the green, you have the go ahead and buy it. If you can't, then I would suggest put it back, keep it. That's why I said take a picture, keep it in your memory, in the back of your mind, but don't buy it right away. If you really only see you wearing it to special occasions, because we all do that, we're all like, we see something and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear this for this in particular, and then you end up never wearing the top at all, because obviously you have a spasm and you change your mind last second and you don't end up wearing what you thought you were going to wear in the first place. So rule of thumb, always have 3 outfits you can wear it with, whether or not you will need to wear something underneath it, and if you already have that something in your closet, and obviously if you just like the way it falls and fits you. That's all my suggestions on how to look for tops when you're out shopping. Take it with a grain of salt. These are my opinions. You may agree, you may disagree, but these are just tips to help you get started. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I post mostly fashion videos like this and advice videos, so it would be great for you to come back and see me here next Saturday. And yeah, I'll see you guys here next time.
Many people that I know, they just trying to touch you. Kiss up and rub up and fill up. Kiss up and rub up and fill up on you. Give you some time to prove that I can trust you. Again, I'm gonna kiss up and rub up and fill up. Kiss up and rub up and fill up on you.